Hello, my beautiful empresses and princes and queens. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia J, and I am so glad you're here on this Tarot Friday. Now, today, pool is a different type of vibe, and Spirit was saying to me, they're still watching you, but why? So, let's get this started. Now, I usually pull mm, three cards, but today you'll see I pulled five, and then of course I looked at the bottom, which I call the overall card or the overall energy of the reading. All right, the first card was the Three of Pentacles. They watched you build. They admire your growth from the sidelines. They even admired your mind, but this wasn't support. They were studying you, girl. The next card is the reverse Eight of Pentacles. They stopped putting in the real work. They maybe even pretended to be about progress, but deep down, they got lazy and even entitled. The third was the King of Wands. Now, this is someone who's bold. He or she may be ego-driven, used to being in control, likely charismatic. I can't even ever say that word, and commanding, but they also arrogant, fiery, and watching you now as a challenge. The fourth card was the Page of Swords, the spy card. Someone is still watching your moves, your socials, asking mutuals. They want intel. They're not trying to heal. Now, that fifth card, I had to think about it, but I'm glad I did go ahead on and pull it. It was the Seven of Swords, and that's secrets, deception, lurking energy. Someone tried to get away with something, but spirit saw it all, and so did your soul. And now the overall was the reverse high priestess. The truth was buried or ignored. Your intuition was blocked or dismissed for too long, but now you're seeing it clearly. So to put these cards together, if you feel like somebody is watching you, uh, they are watching you, but it's not out of love, it's not out of care, but curiosity, or they may be even out of regret. So in this reading, Spirit confirmed it. They are still watching you. But what we want to know is, well, why, Spirit? Why are they still watching us? So you saw earlier the Three of Pentacles. That tells me this person once admired you and what you were building. It was not just your looks, but your mind. They saw your vision, your sacred hustles. You were the blueprint of what they wanted. They studied you like you were a masterclass, and you are. But then we hit the reverse Eight of Pentacles. They stopped doing the work. They got too comfortable. While you kept rising, they got resentful. Now the King of Wands shows up and he's full of ego. This isn't a humble energy. This is someone who thinks they still have a right to access you, even if they did nothing to earn it. So they are watching you, ladies. Don't get it twisted, because the Page of Swords is straight up surveillance energy, checking your socials, asking about you, maybe pretending to have moved on, but they haven't. Why? Why haven't they moved on? And that's because of the Seven of Swords. They did you dirty, and they know it. They snuck, they lied, they took pieces of you that didn't deserve, and now they're watching to see if you figured it out. Spoiler alert, you did, or you won't be here. Now, the high priestess came out, and that confirms your intuition was muted, maybe even dismissed. But now your crown is back on. And like I stated, you can clearly see they're watching you because they know they no longer belong in your presence. Spirit says, don't look back. Let them watch. Let them learn. Now, ladies, this is the end of the reading. But if you want a free one card clarification, drop a comment or DM me. No full readings offered, just one extra light if you need it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. This is Julia with Tea with Julia. I love you guys. Namaste.